What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another season here in Forza Horizon 5. Today we're jumping into the autumn season here. You can see our season progress rewards this week are the Koenigsegg 1 along with the Exomotive Exoset Off-Road Forza Edition, which is awesome that there's a Forza Edition car there. The weekly Forzathon challenge is I want to be a rock star, and it deals around the number 37 Pro 2 trophy truck. So we'll jump into that at some point. In the Forzathon shop, you actually have another Forzathon vehicle here. It is the Pontiac Trans Am Firebird. So pretty cool there. We also have the Panamera Turbo, the Velociraptor, which is super duper awesome. It's in there. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick it up because I do not own it. I'm going to purchase it for myself. As well as the F12. I'm going to pick that up. So we got both of those. Just for fun, we'll go ahead and purchase the Panamera as a gift. So you can actually send that to friends. Okay. It'll just be a secret Santa for a random player there. So, all right, there we go. Good deal. So you've got your Horizon Arcade mini games. The trial event this week is Make It Rain, and it gets you the snowman outfit. So we'll jump into that eventually just for the progression on the season. The seasonal playground games is Snowball Fight, and that deals with, or that gets you the Pinhall Chola, which is a buggy. You've got your 3 seasonal PR stunts. Carol of the Bel Airs is the first seasonal championship, and that gets you a holiday sweater that you can see there with Rudolph on it. Not super exciting, but I guess cool to have seasonal stuff. Driving Home for Xmas is the next seasonal championship. That is a cross-country championship that gets you the Merry Christmas Forza Link reward. And then the one we're jumping into today is Getting Hyped, which gets you the Aventador J. So let's look at the rest of this here. Photo Challenge deals with the RX-7 Spirit R. You've got Horizon Open, the Eliminator. And you can complete your snowman outfit with the snowman helmet, or hat, whatever you want to call it, mask, by smashing 15 snowmen. So, like I said, we're going to do the Getting Hyped Seasonal Championship today. This is a road racing event, so I've got 3 cars set up already. We'll jump to the entrance of this championship. I'll show you the first car, and we'll get it started. All right, before we take a look at the first car that we're going to use, the Getting Hyped restrictions for this event are S1 900. It has to be a hypercar. And the first hypercar that we're going to be checking out is the 2016 Pagani Huayra BC. The share code for the tune that we're using will be up on the screen now. I just used 3 different tunes. I didn't make one this time, so just kind of crunched on time, so none of the seasonal events for this week will have tunes that I've made myself. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into this Pagani and jump into the championship and check out those races. So we've got circuit race. So 3 circuit races is what it seems. So is what it is. We're going to jump into the first one and into our Pagani here. Okay, here we go in our first circuit race here, and we're off. This Pagani is sitting on drag tires, which I thought was interesting in the tune, so we'll see how it can handle through here. Something I did not know about, okay, this Pagani is, it's actually got active aero in the front as well. I don't know if we'll be able to see it through here or not. But you can see those panels like right there on the front are actually moving. I didn't realize that this had it on the front. I knew it has it on the back, like under the spoiler. You can see those move as we turn. And eventually when we brake, you can actually see it when we brake as well. They come up, which is really cool. So we're up into third. Got a little bit of understeer. Let's see if we can't catch up to first and second, though. Feels good. I mean, it definitely feels really good to drive. I mean, it's grippy enough. Got a little bit of understeer when you're accelerating out of the turn. At least that one turn it did. But it's easy enough to catch up with these drivatars. Especially when you're not worrying about looking at the active arrow and such. But we are up into the first place. So what I'll do, just to kind of keep these videos a little bit shorter, is once I get into first place on the race, we'll just jump towards the end of it, just so you guys don't have to sit through another lap of me, you know, being in first place. I'll definitely cut in if anything funny or interesting happens during the races, but yeah, we'll just see you towards the end of this lap. Alright, and we're pulling into the final little corner here, and go across the line with a little bit of style. So there we go. Race number 1 is done. We did finish first there. And we will get 20 points for the championship. If I hit next, you can see we are leading the championship here with 20 points. So I'm gonna move in to jump into our next car, and then we'll start up that next race. All right, and so here is our next car. This is the 2016. Looks like all the cars we're using are actually 2016, so that's pretty cool. This is the Lamborghini Centenario. The share code for the tune that we're using, along with the tuner's name, will be up on the screen as usual. But we'll see how this thing can do, and we'll jump into race number 2. Ooh. All right, next race is Play Azul Circuit. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, see what the Centenario can do. If you did play Forza Horizon 3 rather, on the same account that you're playing Horizon 5 on, you should have this Centenario as a loyalty reward. So it can, whoa, don't hit that water. Wow, that definitely affected our line. I'm trying to push this Pagani out of the way. Let's see. So this is actually the car we're going for up in front of us. That's the Aventador J, the convertible Aventador, or topless. I shouldn't say convertible because it doesn't have a top, like at all. Up on the inside of it, getting a big run here on 4th, past 3rd, hard on the brakes, and we are up into 3rd place now. We just have 2 more positions to go. Centenario is definitely a good feeling car to drive. It's a really good tune as well. So something you should note is you don't actually have to use 3 different vehicles for these events. You just have to use 1. I just used 3 just to show you guys some different options for cars and tunes that can be used. So definitely just make sure that you're only using 1 car for all 3 of these races. It'll make your life a little cheaper, and you obviously get used to how the cars drive across, you know, the 3 different races. So yeah, just use 1 car. It'll be a lot cheaper for you. But we are up in the first. Like I said in the last race, I won't make you watch all 3 of those laps, and we'll just skip towards the end of the race here. So I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, onto the final straightaway here, and we absolutely killed the drivatars. So there we go. Race number 2 is done. You can see there we got 20 points, 20 more points, and if I hit next, you can see we are at 40 points here on the championship leaderboard. So let's go ahead and jump into our last vehicle and into that last race. All right, and the last vehicle here we're using is actually another Aventador. So this is the 2016 Lamborghini Aventador Superveloce, and the share code for the tune, along with the tuner's name, will be up on the screen now if you want to check it out. I don't remember necessarily how I got this, but we'll check it out and see if it can handle here. So let's actually check. There's an easy way to see how you can get this car. Hold on. Uno Momento. I think I got it from an Accolade, but if we go over here to car collection, and we go to Lamborghini, And then you can hit select. So you can get this from a wheel spin. You can buy it from the auto show, which is cool, or eliminating spree accolade. So we can jump over there and see what that is. I'm assuming that's from the eliminator. Yeah, eliminator. Oh, that's easy enough to get. Eliminate 2 opponents in the same game. I mean, realistically, you could do that somewhat easy, even if you have to grind out a few games. So, all right, there we go. So you can get it relatively easily and cheap as well. So jumping into the Chihuahua circuit, and this will be the last race here. All right, here we go in the Chihuahua circuit. And let's see. So again, that Aventador right here next to us is what we're racing to get. Ooh, it's a little loose, that's okay. Rein it in. Again, you only have to use one of these cars that I've used today, or, I mean, if you've got another car that works out really well for you, definitely let us know in the comments below. I make these videos just to help out you guys, and, you know, it's a team effort as far as if you find something else that works, definitely let us know. Because people can use that as well. Come on, let's go. So up past the 4th place there. Got another Aventador right there. And then these are 2 of those Italia design cars. We could have used that as well. I just wanted to use this Aventador, quite honestly. But we are in 2nd place. We're gonna barely get that checkpoint. Kind of drift into 1st, and then we lost it again. So this one might be a little bit closer of a race. This is a really tight course. Something else you need to do too, on some of these events, these drivatars will not give you any slack. So there are some times where you have to, you know, rub against drivatars and do some dirty racing, quite honestly. And in these races against drivatars, go for it. You need to have every advantage that you can. Just don't do it in online racing against other people, because that is not cool. But against the drivatars, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, but we are up in the 1st, so I'm gonna finish out this last lap, and I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, final big turn here. We just have a little bend here to the finish line. So this Aventador tune, I'm not a real big fan of it. It was a little more loose than I would have liked, but got the job done nonetheless, and came across the line with some style. So finish 1st. Something else, you don't actually have to come in 1st in all 3 of these races. You can see I got 20 more points. You just have to be 1st in this leaderboard here. So don't worry about restarting the race. I actually have seen stuff that if you restart a single race, it kind of messes up the entire championship. So if you do have to restart a race, you're probably better off just restarting the entire championship, but you don't actually have to come in 1st. So just keep that in the back of your head when you're doing these, but let's go ahead and continue on. And then we get the winner screen here, and then the 2012 Aventador J. All right, so there it is, the Aventador J here in Forza Horizon 5. Such a unique car, but I hope you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful. If you did, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely get subscribed for future Forza Horizon 5 content just like this. But other than that, I hope you guys do have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.